What I want to do today, instead of talking about things that are unique about the world and different things like that, I thought I'd touch on a topic that relates to me more, and that is dreams. I'd like to talk about dreams.
Dream, 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 dream.
I'd say for the last 3 years or so, I've actually had the same dream. The same dream, not the same things happening over and over, but the same world, the same setting, but just whenever I dream, I feel like I'm just tuning in into like the middle of a show, just picking up wherever or wherever I come in, and they started, I think, about a year after my father died. I began having these dreams of just this place that it looks like this world, but slightly different. It's an alternate version uh, of our world, which I know now, but back then to me it was just, whenever you dream, you don't necessarily see things the way they really are. You see things how your subconscious projects it in your dreams. Um, but after the third year of the same dream, these locations, getting familiar with the locations in my dreams, and trying to become more familiar with the people I was encountering, um, I started to feel like they weren't just dreams. And I had learned, um, studying um, Ophel. He's probably was one of the greatest astral projectors I've ever come across in my research, and and I read his book, and in it he described a dream world um, that was very similar. The experience was very similar to what I was having. So I started to think. I started to mark down my dreams. I started to write them down, journal, chronicle them. Uh, and as of recently, I'm beginning to feel like something is very wrong on the other side in my dream world. Um, just because I've been waking up very distressed. Uh, and every time I go back, it's always fear and panic, and we're hiding from someone. And uh, yeah, it's very crazy. One very interesting thing that occurred in my dreams, uh, which I am now going on 9 years of having the same dreams. I don't dream about anything else. I just want to make that clear. I don't have dreams of anything that deviates outside of this continuous, never-ending story that I'm living through in my dreams. Uh, one one night I had a dream that I thought revealed an answer to me, and this was the first time that something happened in my dream that I found a connection in this world. The real, well, the real world. In this dream, I encountered a woman in a tenement, a corridor, and I asked her what this place was. This is one woman who I've never, ever seen in the 9 years that I've been having this dream, and this was a place that I had never been in, or a level in this building that I'm always in that I've never reached before. And this woman told me that I was in a place called The Bent. And when I woke up the next day, that one was the one that really shook me up for a few days. So I just decided to type in the two words, The Bent. I just Googled it. And then I got this weird website, which I'll show you the image right here. And I don't know what their marketing company or something. I have no idea what they're about. But if you notice these symbols, what kind of marketing company needs to use symbols like this when there's absolutely no connection? Look at these symbols. Another thing, I dug a little bit further in my research, and I found another strange connection. The Bent is actually the name of a pyramid. Yeah, it's actually the name of a pyramid. And it served as I believe it was a satellite, a mini satellite. I'm gonna put a post about this right after this video. There should be a link at the bottom explaining exactly what this is. I just had to record these thoughts and let you know, not all of you, but I guess whoever needs to see this video. The Bent is the name of the building or location in the dream. And I can't believe that I dreamt that. Never heard that term used before. Just get bent maybe, but never the Bent. And then these two things came up. Yeah, I guess reality is starting to bend, pun intended, for me, maybe for all of us. Who knows? I've written on some other dreams that I've had that actually could have been slight premonitions. I had a dream once of an alien invasion, and I saw fireworks in the sky that said the end of the world. And then a month later, Montreal had I think one of its first major UFO sightings that, as I reported before, was announced on the radio and then put into the archives on that radio, CJAD, Montreal radio station, and then was removed. And that show went off the air while talking about what people were calling in and reporting what they saw in the sky. I had a dream about that aliens a month before, and then that happened, and that was actually what started to spark my interest in aliens, because I never believed in it. I never cared about that stuff. That stuff was too far out for me. But once I had this dream, this was 2014, I believe, that's when I started thinking about it way too much, and started seeing UFOs and strange things. So I'm just trying to find what the connection between the dreams and the presence of the aliens, the UFOs. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? If you've had weird dreams, experienced things that you can't explain and that most people wouldn't believe if you told them, and you feel like sharing it, please do. If you don't want to leave a comment, you don't have to leave a comment. You can contact me if you want. If you don't want to, it's okay. As long as it gets you thinking, then my job is done. Thank you. I'm Mical Dorn.
Dream.